Hi, I am back. It's been way too long, and I will tell you why. I wrote down a few things, notes, to help me stay organized with my last cycle, to let you know where I am as of right now and what is going to happen the next couple of days. Okay, so going back to July 21st, that's when I started the cycle I just ended. And I basically had lighter lines, so it wasn't a solid positive ovulation test every single day like the previous couple of cycles, so that was good. I did miss getting a peak though, because I didn't really care, and I wasn't testing for ovulation because I knew I couldn't inseminate anyway. But I thought I had ovulated even without tracking, but I would take temperatures every now and again to check up on it, and those temperatures were low, like low being 97.4, 97.2. So those are pre-ovulation temperatures for me. And when I'm on my period, I usually average around 97.6, 97.5. On August 14th, I had right ovary pain that made me say, wow, this is just like ovulation pain. And that was cycle day 25. I have never, well, I can't say never, but I'm sure the last couple, cycles were like this. But yeah, cycle day 25, I mean, I know the cutoff of healthy and normal is cycle day 22, give or take. I mean, let's not be, black and white on, let's, give yourself grace. I mean, well, normal days are said, depending on what source you read or see or wherever you go, but basically they give 11 to 22 as the span of days that's considered normal and healthy and whatnot. I've always been a cycle day 13 ovulator, and so my surge shows up on cycle day 12 and I ovulate on cycle day 13, and that's exactly what happened when I got pregnant with my daughter. And now here I am 4 years later, well, 5 years later after conceiving her. I am 46 years old. This is the first time now where my cycles are completely irregular. And now I tried letrozole a couple of times in the past, and all it did was screw up my ovulation. And so, but this time I'm excited to use it and to work with CNY with a medicated cycle, because I told him that I had gotten the letrozole from my OBGYN, and he said, I have met her, he said my doctor's name. He says, I have met her. She is an amazing, wonderful OB, very talented doctor. He said, but she is not a fertility specialist. And she was underdosing me, according to him. She had me on 2.5 milligrams of letrozole for, the span of the 5 days. He said he wants me on 5 milligrams for the 5 days. And so, and on top of that, he wanted, I told him that I was taking 100 milligrams of progesterone pills after, and he said, no, we need to do suppositories, 200 milligram twice a day, totaling 400 a day, suppository style. That was my consultation back in March. Anyway, getting back to this, so ovulating on cycle day 25, my temperature that morning, because I kind of thought something was going on, so I took my temperature that morning. It was 97.1 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a total ovulation temperature for me. And then the next day, same time of day, BBT was 97.93, which is a post-ovulation temperature for me. That was exciting. So that was 1 DPO. Here I am today. It is August 24th, and I am 10 DPO, 10 days past ovulation, and I started my period this morning at 6:30. I'm excited that I started my period. It also shows me and tells me that, yes, I did ovulate because the temperatures, and I wasn't sick or anything. So it's not like a fever was, you know, getting in the way of an accurate BBT. It was accurate and I did ovulate, but my natural progesterone is not strong enough now to get me to a 12 to 14 day luteal phase. So here I am at 10 DPO starting a period. It's better than 6. I've had 6 DPO and start a period, and on cycles that I inseminated on, and that was a big blow. That hurt big time. I called, well, I didn't call them. I called them, they didn't answer, but I've been messaging through the portal to say, now, you know, I'm planning on doing a medicated cycle this time around and doing at-home insemination. And, you know, and they wrote back, great, you know, or they said, so do I call you on the first day of my period, even though I know that that's what they want me to do, but I'm just kind of bringing myself back up to them again, because I haven't talked to them in a good month or so. Well, the last time I did the preliminary testing, so it wasn't too long ago that I saw them. And then they messaged me back and said, yes, call us the first day of your cycle and we'll schedule a baseline ultrasound. Sure enough, I start this morning, so I messaged them in my portal, you know, in between seeing patients this morning at work, because I'm a dental assistant, so I'm in and out of, you know, seeing patients and stuff. So I'm able to do that sometimes before the next patient comes. And I said, you know, cycle has begun, you know, so I said, you know, my cycle has started. Oh, actually, before I said that, I said, should I get my medications ahead of time, just in case I start on the weekend? And they're like, oh no, it's okay. You could just you know, just whenever you call, if you start your period on a Friday or Saturday, don't worry, just call us Monday morning. It'll all be okay. So I'm thinking that they're allowing, like, they're not really focused on me starting letrozole on day 2. If they were, they would give me the medication ahead of time. That's what I was thinking. So anyway, I messaged them this morning and said, okay, cycle has begun. It started this morning. Should I get the medications now? And she said, yes, and we do need to schedule for the baseline ultrasound. I'm going to take you with me to my base ultrasound tomorrow, let you know how that goes. And I'm going to get more information on the prescriptions that they have prescribed me, because some of this stuff kind of surprised me a little bit, and it kind of got me a little scared. So I didn't expect some of these medications, and so I'll share with you tomorrow what those are. I've already been notified from Walmart that they're ready, and it's like $77, which I hope and pray that GoodRx can bring it down even more. It actually worked last time. Even after my insurance kicked in, I said, well, will GoodRx do anything? And, you know, let me check. And I gave him my GoodRx card, and sure enough, brought it down almost half of what it was. And that was the progesterone from March that I tried that. So if you have GoodRx, use it, you know. I mean, you don't even, it's not something you pay for. You just, I mean, just even saying the words GoodRx has brought down prices, which is really, I don't understand how that works. If anybody knows, please let me know. So anyway, I am excited about this. One thing I want to mention is that I absolutely cannot afford frozen donor sperm, and I have to do the Facebook donor. Now, here's the thing. In a video or two ago, I said I was pretty much done with him. I like him a lot, great person. It's not that, but I was concerned that, you know, how good are the quality, or what condition are they in? Because things are so absolutely tight because of buying the house and just, you know, adjusting to, you know, new financial stuff. I just cannot afford donor sperm frozen. However, the only reason that I wanted to get away from the Facebook donor was because I really wanted frozen donor sperm to be able to sit in my bathroom for days on end and be safe. His cannot sit on the counter for days on end and be safe. It comes the next day, I gotta use it. So here's the thing. If I'm doing a medicated cycle, which I'm going to do, I'm going to do the trigger shot, and it's when I do the trigger shot that I can tell him, go ahead and send it. And that will be good, you know, because that trigger shot forces you to ovulate 24 to 36 hours later. And so he can send it and have it come the next day. I can inseminate and we can just start my 2-week wait. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. I am hopeful, and I'm just going to be praying every day, and we'll just see what happens. All right, well, that is it. My lunch break is over, and I will see you next time. Bye.